Hey guys, how you going? I don't know what you can see. Hang on. Can you hear me? My camera's not working for some reason. So I'm having technical difficulties, if you can bear with me. I don't know what happened. Can you hear me all right? I don't know if anyone can hear me. Okay, what's going on here? No viewers. Oh, hang on. Yep, the audio's good. Excellent. Okay. Oh, sorry guys. I don't know what's happening. My camera's not working this morning. I'm going to have to fix that during the week. Excellent, guys. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Mash. Hey, Menacing Muskrat. Who else have we got? Robin, Janelle, John, Mark, Alex, Geoloft, Carl, Ash. It's not Saturday morning without coffee, cones and Hev. Oh, God love you. Caramel Fudge, how you going from Victoria? Weather warm, sunny and humid. Scat Pack from Ohio. CR User in Mordor. Wow. Canadian Aussie, born in Vancouver, says Janelle. Angela, how you doing? Who else have we got? I think I've covered everybody. I hope. Grandpa Texas, how you going? Michelle, how you doing? Jedi. Canadian girl. Excellent. Okay. Yep, sorry about the camera today, guys. It's just not working. It wouldn't pick up the picture. It won't even pick up the camera. So it may just be a connection problem. Yeah, so we've had your internet's been wonky for 2 days. Okay, I was on Twitter the other day and it kept on blacking out and coming back on. It was only Twitter, no other page was doing it. And it's been going for 2 days. It's been doing that. So I'm having problems too, guys. Lots of problems, actually, with internet. Okay, what have we got? This week we've had the New South Wales Supreme Court still going with the Hazard, I think it is, the Hazard trial. And that was quite interesting yesterday because what they were pointing out was the lawyers were pointing out that this whole thing is not lawful. Like, the laws are contradicting each other. So to hold up these laws is they can't do it. Anyway, it was going back down to the police not being able to demand anyone give them, I think it was the passport thingy. So, what else have I got? Oh, the Dems did it again. But everyone's seen it this time. With what happened with Youngkin, and there was another one in New Jersey, I believe, and the last minute, you wouldn't believe what happened. Apparently the Dems came in with some new votes. And guys, I'd advise, honestly, start using cash. They're trying to go over to everything online right now. Don't let them. I've started getting all my money out of the bank so that I don't want banks having control of it. And every time I leave, because I only have little bits of money in the bank, so if I leave a little bit in the money in the bank, it can be eaten away by fees. So, yeah, take all your money out of the bank if you can. Okay, we got Randy. How you going, Randy? We love you. Oh, God, love you. Yeah, you saw my videos blinking. Wasn't that crazy? That was on, if you haven't seen my videos on Rumble, Bitchute and Odysee, then go and watch the last 2 days because Twitter was just behaving very strange. It just kept going blank and then coming back. Sometimes it would jump spots and other times it was okay. NE14A says, hello, Hev, keep fighting the good fight, mate. UK in the house, never worn a mask and never tested. Stuff them and stuff the sheep. Yep, I agree. Anyone watch Riz Flex? No. You use cash too? Yeah. While they're trying to implement, well, you know, with the World Economic Forum and what they're trying to do with, and they're using, I believe, COVID to try and do it. It's just my theories. So, that they're using this to try and do it, to bring in electronic everything. Don't let them. That's the way to fight back. You don't even have to fight. You just have to not, go along. Don't go along to get along. Just, yeah. You live in a small city in northern Ontario on the US border and you had a manhole blow up around 3 p.m. at the train tracks about 500 feet from your house. Very strange. Wow. Yeah, there is a lot of strange stuff going on. I'm going to just have a look and see what's happening over on Twitter, see if I can report on anything else that's going on right now. Oh, yeah, the weather's, that they're going hard about the weather, and they're going to try and use that as well. October the 31st was a bit of a, I don't know if anything happened on October the 31st other than I was praying. Oh, dear. You got John McAfee said years ago that these that write the programs for the voting machines will be the one that dictate the outcome. Those that pay the program writers control. Yeah, well, exactly. Well, see, that's... Are they using the same machines again too? And I want to know that for Australia. Like, we've got things coming up. Are they using the same machines? Because if that's the case, I don't think those things should be thrown out, to be honest. Could be from the CME, as above, so below. Well, it could have, yeah, it could be. That could be why, because even PayPal were having problems, apparently. So, yeah, there's a whole lot going on. And I don't know if you've noticed, the veil is thinning. So people are starting to see the truth a lot more. What else have we got here? Visualize the change you want to see. Visualize the breakthrough of truth, unity and tolerance. Imagine the fear, hate, blame and coercion crumble away. Feel the joy in your heart as if this has already happened. Feel gratitude for all the good in your life. Pray. Trust. It helps. That was just something on Twitter. What have we got? Yeah, exactly. Do not do what they say. Don't. I'm not playing. If you want to put it that way, I'm not playing the game. And I don't think anyone else should. Easy. ScoMo is busy buying. Oh, he's buying into it, is he? Oh, God. Yep. I thought that's what you were saying, Caramel Fudge. Yeah, I've ignored it from day dot to like the beginning. It's just ridiculous, the whole thing. And I don't know how anyone can't see at this point what's happening. Like, this is all not what they're telling us. Okay, what else have we got? Hey, Hev, I voted this week in Colorado, and it was on those same machines that were used in 2020. Oh, no, Shelby. Oh, that's bad. I think we've got them in Australia too, to be honest. You set the reminder 3 times. Jeez, I know. They don't let you know. They've been kicking people off the off my subs. So just make sure you're still subscribed and everything too. So you saw that, and a lot of things have happened in the last couple of days to do with Clintons. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It was all like, if you remember back on the board, they were talking about all this, especially with around the Clintons. So around this time. So yeah, I think it's going to get really interesting. And the minute it gets interesting, it's also going to get a bit, I think, scary. I don't know. I just think that way. There's going to be something. They're going to try and do something to take the focus. And it's funny, I don't know what was happening with that little girl, Cleo, but I thought it a bit convenient. Like, if it's a true story and everything, my heart goes out to the family and the child, of course. But it seems a bit convenient, like they were trying to distract from something. First of all, the child goes missing. They spend days and days reporting on it. Then when they find the child, they spend days and days reporting on it. So it kind of takes over the headlines. Also, I don't know if many of you know, but I believe Daniel Andrews may have been served papers. And there was apparently some little thing going on at Daniel Andrews' office the other day where there was a couple of fire brigades, an ambulance and a couple of cop cars. Apparently there was a suspicious package. I believe being served the papers was the suspicious package they were talking about. So he may have been served, okay? Yeah, I don't know how true it is. I haven't really looked much into it since then, but you don't know the game rules. Yeah, I don't either. That's why I'm not playing. If I don't know the rules, I'm not playing, and the rules are not clear, so I'm not playing the game. You sent a Project Veritas reporter's home was raided today. Oh, of course they're going to go after them. Of course. Well, the Project Veritas is the one exposing a lot of it, so yeah, that's in a way kind of to be expected. Yeah. Universal. Yeah, exactly. No one listened anywhere. You were just commenting, let the dominoes fall. Yeah, exactly. I reckon let it all fall where it may. Let it go. You know, let it happen. Penny says, hey, Hev. Hey, everyone. Sorry I'm late. No, you're right, Penny. I understand. You got little ones to look after. You need to be looking after your little ones. That's all right, doll. You've never followed anything either? No, yeah. It kind of helps to be a lone wolf, if you want to put it that way. Someone who doesn't follow the crowd right now. It really helps to be that way. Just another dent in the armour of God, darling, love and light. Exactly, Tez. Hi, Cack Rangel. How you going? Someone tried to tell us that the CEO of Pfizer was arrested, but it's just so far we didn't have long till they want to take the world. Exactly. Well, I wouldn't be surprised, but yeah, it's not out there yet, but yeah, well, I'm not hearing it anyway. It may be out there and I'm just not hearing about it. Everyone needs to be scanning the sky 24/7. The greatest show on earth is actually just above it. Watch for stalled airplanes, birds, unidentified objects, etc. Wow, Geoloft. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, Shannon, Cleo found. Hey, Lisa. Found out yesterday your friend just down the road got both jabs and a booster. Oh, no. Oh, Jedi. Yeah, this week I had a really weird week. Very strange week. But my life is strange. Oh, dear. At the beginning of the week, I thought I had a inspection, rental inspection. They come and check the house out. Just make sure you're not putting holes in the walls and doing silly things. Well, I rang them up and I said, I don't get the technology. Like, I'm having problems with the technology. So the lady rang me back and said, I'll put you on the list for coming out and seeing the house. And I said, thank you very much. I'd appreciate that. So that got called off for now. She's going to give me a week's notice. So sometime soon, I suppose, we'll have the inspection. Then you have, on the weekend, last weekend, my son went out and he's been going out a lot. And I don't know how many of you know, when he goes out, he has a bit of a problem. And it's mainly with machines. I don't like those machines, the gambling ones. So he started to fall into a bit of a habit again. And we thought like where I was living is far enough away that he wouldn't be able to access the mates and the whole scene so easily. Anyway, so we had a chat to him, and he's gone out to live with his sister now for a little while, out in Broken Hill. And so when he left, it was like he left home for the first time. It was like when your kids leave home for the first time. If your children move back in with you, even as adults, and they leave again, it's like they've just left home for the first time again. And I kind of got, from Monday to Wednesday, I was trying to get myself into the right frame of mind for him going, trying to get him into the right frame of mind because he didn't know whether he wanted to go or not. So, but in the end he went, and he's happy. He's with my grandkids as well, and my daughter and her husband, and they're out in the middle of nowhere, really. So it's not so easily accessible to hang out with the mates and get himself into trouble, which is what we're trying to stop him from doing. Just he doesn't do anything bad. He just gets himself monetarily in trouble, and none of us can afford to bail him out. So it's got to stop in a way, The way they block in the information now, then it's called disinformation. It's the same when they burnt the books. Exactly. You've been watching Rebel News, He's great. Yeah, he is. He's really good. And he's down in Melbourne or Victoria, and him and the real Ruckshan do a lot of good work in showing what's going on down there. You reckon, has the Pfizer guy been arrested? I don't know. Colin Powell never had the American flag over his coffin. Just looked like one of the church drapes. Oh, really? The jabs are... Yeah, the same thing, exactly. How do you say that? Judy? Is it? Yeah, they are, yeah. Those things are exactly the same as back then in the 30s. We have a friend, Hev, who personally knows one of the chaps who served those papers on DA. He's definitely been served. Excellent, Caramel Fudge. Excellent. Daniel Andrews has been served. There you go. You reckon the jab is an IQ test? Yeah, I think it kind of was too, in a way. If you don't control your mind, someone else will. Exactly, Scat Pack. Oh, Philippines in the house. Hey, Roger, how you going? Exactly, Randy, question everything. So if Colin died of COVID, was that code? It could have been. I think a lot of them are going to start taking that way out, to be honest. We're going to hear of a lot of politicians and all of a sudden and famous people getting it, I think. Reunion party at Mar-a-Lago. POTUS and Melania were just glowing. Best photos ever. I can't wait until... we're all celebrating. I know it's a bit down the track, but geez, I can't wait. Randy says, I think that the Queen might be dead. You could be right. Because we're not going to get told. You know that, don't you? We're not going to get told when these things happen. We're going to have to find out for ourselves. There's... Oh God. I just come across on Twitter a feral vaxxed nutter. Oh, no. Oh, dear. I shouldn't be scrolling through Twitter when I'm here. See how Facebook changed its name to Meta? What is metadata? It's the information that they collect on each and every individual. Exactly. NE14A. Exactly. That's what... that was another thing I wanted to announce. As of this weekend, sometime this weekend, I will be deleting Facebook. So anyone on there, I am truly sorry. It's not you, it is Facebook, and I'm not playing their game. As of next week, you'll find me on Gab, Telegram, and Twitter. Well, I'm on there already, but I mean, I'll be hanging out more over there if I'm hanging out on social media, which I've actually been having a break from, and it's actually been good. Yeah, Todd, how you going? Smash that like if you can, guys. All of our lives are strange right now, Hev. I know. It's It's a very strange time in history, I believe. This is just going to go down as one of those, what would you call it? One of those years? One of those decades? One of those, I don't think it's a month. I think it's been going more than a month, the strangeness. We'll just call it high strangeness, eh? It was great when the Queen was locked out of Buckingham Palace. I heard about that. I didn't see it. I heard about that. Okay, where am I? Queen's been dead, double is going. Yeah. Yeah, look, a lot of people have doubles in, like, actual real life doubles as well. And they use them as well. Once a parent, always a parent. Exactly, you can't help it. It doesn't matter how old they are when they leave home. If they've been living with you, it's like they left for the first time again. Yeah, there's been rumours around the Queen going for a while. Lisa as well, yeah, for well over a year. I think a couple of years ago there was talk of that as well. The Queen, she needs putting in a rowing boat with no paddles. Oh dear. We all do a little bad to learn what's right. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, you got to go through some, oh God, I've been through some stuff, and that's why I think it's got me to where I am now. Like the stuff I've gone through. If you want to hear about that, you can go to Odysee and search for Wheezy's last live stream, and you'll hear a lot about my life, which is not good. It's like, it was supposed to be a Halloween scary story thing, and I've turned it into some horror show, I think. I'm sorry, Wheezy. But yeah, if you want to know a little bit about what I've been through, you can go out. I've been through a lot of a lot of stuff. But I believe it was for a reason. I really do. Was to do with declassified House documents, to do with fusion. Put estimate of former Senate aide. Ooh. We never stop loving our children, even when they make bad choices, decision, free will prevails, and we just love them. Yeah, exactly, Shelby. You can't help it. It's just, yeah. I miss him. I keep thinking the camera's on, so I keep looking at the camera and it's not on. Anyway. Okay, a stalled Meteor and a stalled C-17 military airplane was spotted this week on Tesla car video cameras. The car owners have put their videos on YouTube. Things like this will wake up the sleepers. Yeah, exactly. Look, if things do start happening like meteor showers and stuff, don't be scared. Okay? Because it could be part of Project Bluebeam. They can use anything. That's why I said go and watch Darren Brown's Armageddon or whatever it's called. It's a thing he did. He apparently hypnotised some bloke. But you can make it... I'm just telling you for the special effects in the background. They can make it look like it is happening when it's actually not. So, at Kyle's hearing, they were using FBI drone footage. Ooh, drone footage, yeah. Yeah, Rittenhouse, he is a hero. He didn't do anything wrong. Telling us UFOs are real is to make us think their drones aren't really drones. Yeah, could be, yeah. Gary says, we love you, Hev. Oh, God love you. Yep, I love you guys too, because honestly, anyone who's awake right now, oh, mate, because half of them are still asleep, and I'm just dumbfounded as to how anyone could be right now. You do not think UFOs exist? That's our technology. That's what I've thought, Randy, for a long time. Government technology. Where they got it from is another matter. But there are things like, I think it was called hidden technology. It's been called forbidden technology. Yeah, so I actually have the same kind of thinking that Randy does, that yeah, UFOs are actually government vehicles. They're just not telling us. Regarding DA, don't expect to hear anything on MSM, like they'll broadcast that. Exactly. They would never do that. In fact, that day, I think they were still going on about the little girl Chloe being found. I don't know, things are just making me think that distractions from what? What are you distracting from? Some things will never be told exactly. You never went on Facebook? I don't blame you. It's, to be honest, I don't know if I've ever liked Facebook. I know I've been there trying to wake people up, but I don't know if I've ever really liked it. It's all right for catching up with people and things like that, but yeah, I don't know. I've known about Facebook for a while and how bad it was, and that's why I think maybe I don't like it. That's the only reason. It's not the people on there. It's the place itself. So you never had Facebook or any other media platform except YouTube as well. Yep. The Queen was never really. Yeah, I've heard Menacing Muskrat. Yeah, I also believe that they weren't the rightful heirs. And I heard something about Princess Diana having more blood than they did, more royalty in the blood, and that's why they got Charles to marry her, to try and keep the bloodline going, because they were not doing well. You heard Facebook is changing its name to something that means dead in Hebrew. Meta. Yeah, Meta. You forgot what it was. Yeah, it's called Meta now. That's it. That's what it is. It means dead in Hebrew. I'm not playing that game. Certainly not. The Queen is in suspended animation. Oddly enough, science is trying to pull Walt Disney back out of cryogenics. Oh, I can't wait for that to happen. Are we going to see like real zombies in these people? Maybe not in us, the public, but in these people? Because that would be interesting if they tried to bring Walt Disney back out of cryogenics. I'd like to see that. See if his brain still works. I don't know. It'd be interesting to find out, though. When Trump walked in front of her, she was no... Yeah, I heard that, Jedi. Yep, exactly. That she was no longer queen. You reckon she died December 2020? Oh, look, she could have. They're not going to report on it, even if they do. Even if things do happen, they're going to report on it way past the fact. They've done it for ages. Penny says, been thinking the same, Hev. I've only been on Facebook for groups. Now they're slowly moving off to other networks. So I'm not far off leaving either. Yeah, I honestly, now they've changed their name. I'm not, don't be part of it. If and it does. I've seen other people say that Meta in means death in Hebrew. The Queen is a sick individual, and so are all the family. Imagine living in Thailand. Say anything bad about the royals, it's prison. That's what you call tyrannical. Oh, well, yeah, the whole world is under it right now, I think. We're all going under some sort of tyrannical rule in different ways maybe, but it's happening. It was from Washington Times, but others may have posted it. You're in response to someone. A difficult life builds character. Yeah, exactly. It really does. I don't know. I'm not scared of a lot of stuff because of it. Because of what I've been through. I'm just not scared of a lot of stuff anymore, Suzanne says, hey, Hev, I made it 6:59 in VA USA. I have audio but no video. Did I miss something? Yes, my camera's not working. I went to go live this morning and I was late because I was trying to get the camera to work. And it won't recognise, my computer won't recognise the camera. So I'd say it's a connection problem, which I think I just have to go to a shop and buy a USB-C to the normal USB, the normal USB. I don't know what they're bloody called. I had this problem last time. I had to ask for it. I don't have USB-C ports on my computer. So I have to have the adapter to go into the normal USB anyway. Deb says hello from South Australia. Hey Deb, how you going? Wheezy the blonde streamer guy? No, it's just Weezy. No, he's actually Mexican, I think. Yeah, Mexican. Lovely guy. Yeah, he talks a lot about Sean Atwood. I'm a recently converted flat earther. Yep, cat. Yeah, not scared. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if the world's flat, but I know it's not what they told us. That's all I know. Twin Towers. Hey, Mac J, how you going? CEO Mark Zuckerberg's new name for Facebook, Meta, means dead in Hebrew, an old portent given the social media company's recent scandals. Exactly. Yep, I'll be getting off Facebook as of this weekend. So sometime this weekend I'm deleting it. Because I'm not dead. I'm quite alive and here. Thank you. I've been quite surprised I'm still alive after what I've been through, but I'm here for a reason, and I think I know the reason. NE14A gives the middle finger and says if the thought police are watching. No, the meteors are here and hitting, making loud noise, not Bluebeam. Oh, okay. Wow. Maybe hide underground. I don't know. Where's this happening? The new John Lewis advert is about an alien visiting for Christmas. Okay, we're going to have disclosure now. Is that what's going to happen? I don't need to convert anyone though. No worries. Exactly, yeah. I think let everyone believe what they want. In the end, the truth will come out. We'll all know, but... I don't tell anyone what to believe either. And even though I might be a Christian, I don't expect anyone else to be one if they don't want to be. To each their own. Everyone has the will inside them, if you want to put it that way, to choose whatever they want. Hi all. Hev fam. Thumbs it up. Okay, sorry. I didn't know what you were saying there, Menacing Muskrat. Oh my goodness. You recently saw the Starlink sat system fly over. It was frightening. It looked like an alien invasion. Oh, really? Oh, no. Well, I think things are certainly going to get interesting, to say the very least. If not, maybe a little bit scary, but whatever happens, just don't be scared and just pray. Hey, the Viper, how you going? Jennifer, how you going? Spaceships are government vehicles. Makes sense why they'd get upset about the word aliens. Yeah. I wouldn't believe anything the government throw at us at this point, and even before this point. I've never trusted them since I was a child. I always knew something wasn't right with this world. You know what? The same. Exactly the same. I don't know. Yeah, it didn't seem... I used to question my dad all the time on things. On why is it like that, Anyone know anything about the UN vehicles seen in Sydney and Brisbane? No, caramel fudge. I haven't seen anything. I have heard something about, I think they said Brisbane and Victoria. I don't know about Sydney. I haven't seen anything in Sydney. The black-eyed babies. Oh. Sorry guys, I just dropped my cigarette on the floor, so I'm trying to grab it. Their demise, not ours. Exactly, that's what I think. Have you considered having a Discord? Yeah, I've got Discord. I don't even know really what it does. Oh my God, there's too many platforms. I don't know where I am anymore. Oh dear. Hi Jay Stephanie, how you going? These platforms, Facebook, Twitter, can block any info on anyone that disagrees. They can't block things like ISIS. Exactly. Yeah, they won't. With all the technology they've got, you'd think there'd be no more bad people against children, and terrorists and things on the platforms, you know. You'd think they'd be able to get them. But no. They just go after, you know, everyday people. That's why the rush to get a jab, they're going to take us down with them. Yeah, exactly. That was said, wasn't that said in the Bible? That they're going to try and take as many people with them. Okay, it would be like a Futurama. Oh, dear God. I've never watched Futurama, but yeah, I don't think I want anything like that. Hev, we appreciate all you do. You are a light in the darkness. Keep up the good fight. Much love. Stand tall. God bless. Oh, God bless you too, Todd. That's why the rush to... Yeah, I read that one. Pam says, I'm so peed about Veritas getting raided by FBI and 6 people that work for him. Their homes to... Oh, no. You know, they're only doing it if... yeah, exactly, Randy. They're over the target if they're getting raided. I was just going to say that. They're onto something. Otherwise, they wouldn't be raiding them. They're worried. So that means the FBI are also worried, which means the FBI may have involvement somehow, you know, roundabout, you know. God, I'm trying to be careful what I'm saying. I can't do the sign language this week, so oh my God. Maybe this happened for a reason. So I'd have to just talk and stuff it, and if it happens, it happens. I don't know. Carl says, why bring people back from death? Look at the ABBA video. Creepy. What ABBA video? Carl. And Pam C says, so angry, and yes, Veritas is definitely over the target. Yeah, they are. Hey, Stuart, how you going? Now Pfizer came out with the pill you can take for COVID, but you have to take it with an HIV drug. Oh no, Lacey. What on earth are they doing? This is insane. They sent a text to a friend to advise her of being in a low jab area. Getting desperate was our response. Jennifer, yeah, I got sent a text message from the government, some disability thing, telling me that you can go and get your jab. They're free and there's plenty. And I just thought, yeah, up yours, mate. Go tell someone else who cares. Oh, dear. So we're getting texts now. So I agree, Kat. F. Pfizer, yeah. Silent War, William Cooper's Pale Horse Riding. Exactly, Deb. The good always wins. In the end, they do, yeah. Yeah, William Cooper was one of the first warriors. He was, yep, a long time ago. You always look for me on Rumble? Oh, excellent. Thank you, Judy. You reckon the Queen died 19? She surrendered. Reptilian evil scum gave up more swampy crap. I'm still banned from Facebook. Yeah, I'll be jumping off Facebook. I really don't. No, I'm not playing. Simple as that. Unplug the cam, wait a few minutes, plug it back in. Windows always oversteps its boundary. Unplugging the cam for a few minutes will usually cause Windows to go through Device Manager and reboot. I did try that. I did try replugging it back in, taking it out and replug it. It took me probably about 30 seconds to plug it back in, and it still didn't work. And I plugged it into a different USB port as well. So I think it's the actual... I know the connections are really, really flimsy. And yeah, I think that's what's happened. Alex Hoyle, I can relate. It's been kind of nice for my parents to realise I wasn't making things up. Yeah, it's good when people start waking up, isn't it? Too many too close to me. Oh, no, Randy. I know. I've got the same. Palachuk has told healthcare workers in far north Queensland there will be a breakout November the 15th or thereabouts. Apparently jab rates are low there. Isn't she clever predicting an outbreak? Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's what it's about. That's what it's... Oh, yeah. It's not, not for your health. This is not that kind of outbreak. This is like an outbreak of fascism or communism or something. Freedom, that's what most of us want. Exactly, Jennifer. Meta is the feminine form of is dead. Oh, wow. Look at Facebook this way. Meta, new name, and Zuck looks like Data from Star Trek. What do you have? Metadata. Exactly. Well, he looks like an android anyway. Some of these people don't look human. Elon Musk and Zuckerberg are two of the biggest ones that I don't think actually look human. I don't know. That's how I feel. All you'd need to do is unplug the device. Windows should auto-sync the camera. Okay, I think I read that. That's how I got so smart. I asked a lot of questions. Exactly. That's why when you're a kid, when you hear kids and they're going, why? Why? But why? Answer them. Because they honestly, they do. They're very inquisitive, kids are. Same here, Randy. Sending love. So it's a reversal of the attack on real women with Facebook name change. Possibly. They're against the family. Yeah, they are. They are trying to break it. Maybe only true bloods will see the Jubilee. Oh, I hope not. I hope they don't die. I do. I hope they're all right. The people who had the jab, I really do. I've seen so many devastating videos from people suffering from the thing. Yeah. Exactly. I see too, and my family have got it, and I just really don't want anything bad to happen to them, you know? Oh, thank you, Carl, for the super chat. Thank you so much. Is there any way you can still use one of your old phones as a camera? Yeah, I can't. I tried that before, and I can't plug the... I can't plug the camera into the computer, my phone into the computer and use the camera from there. I don't know how, because I thought you could use the camera from the phone through the computer. The only other way I could do it is to stop this stream and start a new one with my phone. Okay, be careful of the thing, CEO arrested thing. May not be true. Okay. The Economist magazine, Mr. T, aka, yep, especially 2017 issue, Tarot Card, also other magazines. Huh. ABBA have a new song. Their music video is AI of what they looked like 40 years ago. Channel 7 this weekend. Oh, no. Hey, Coppercoin, how you going? Oh, thank you. Yeah, my camera's not working. Woohoo, ran into you. Yay, Liam. How are we doing today, Republic Knuckles Sandwich? This year, Canada, because of the coof, flu shots are free, so we get more free stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm wary of anything that's free. Oh, dear. At the White House, one of Brandon's cronies admitted it's not about this thing, it's about... Exactly, Keck Rangel. It's not about your health. Hearing and hoping we're on the precipice. I do think we're so close it's not funny. I really do. Earth might be like a snow globe, probably why someone invented them. Yeah, well, it could be. For all we know, that could be the shape of it. Just lighting a cigarette. Okay, there was a news report the other day out of India. It told of how Pfizer's been extorting blackmailing governments. Yeah, well, yeah. Well, I found out something the other day. A lot of also our governments, not only with Pfizer, but with the World Economic Forum. A lot of them are connected. A lot of bureaucrats, a lot of politicians. Yeah, so that's interesting. Yeah, Sukta's very creepy. He is. It was a black woman, not Pisaki. Do you mean Saki? Your new mantra is at least we're not in Australia because I've been watching in horror as the masked police harass innocent people. Yeah. I live a bit out of the city, but I'm still classed as part of the city, I think, or part of the metro area. But I haven't been harassed. I've got an exemption on me, but no one's really asking for it anymore. Yeah. So I just walk around, do my business, and, any shop that doesn't want me, that's fine. I won't enter, and I will not be back. If they say you got to have a passport to get in, I won't be back. Resistance GB interviewed a man who works in a morgue. He said there are dead little ones from the pregnant women who, oh dear. Australia isn't looking good. Republic knuckle sandwich. No, it's not. Know that some that have taken the jab thought they were smarter. Yeah, they do. That's funny because they really do. Some of them really think they know. Just ask them what's in it. Do you know the ingredients? We had 4 of our 5 cell towers go down yesterday. They were down a day and a half. The idiots blamed it on a media shower. They really do think we're stupid, not. Yeah, I agree, Mash. That's just they'll just turn them off. When they're ready, they'll just turn them off. That's what I think. They can do anything to stop. It's once the flow of information gets too much for them, they can't control it, which I think we're pretty much at that point. If the government unleashes the army upon its population, we're in deep trouble. Yeah, Ash, I don't think that's what'll... I think maybe the media are trying to scare us with the army because they're scared of it, because you know who's going to go after, the big wigs, don't you? They're going to have to be the army. So, yeah. You have to go for caramel fudge. Have a good day. I wish I knew what coroners and morgue people know. Yeah, that'd be interesting to know someone who works for them. Won't be your nation's army, it'll be the UN. Yeah, exactly. That's what's going on. Yeah, see, I tend to think something else is going on. And they might even be dressed up as UN. Okay, it looks like Veritas was raided over the Ashley Biden diary per Gab. Oh, I'm going to have to catch up with that one. Didn't know that there was one of those diaries. Ooh. Question, Hev, is Whiplash Michael Jackson? Whiplash. I don't know. If it was about health, I'd never have dropped the liability. Exactly. Thumbs it up, Hev family. If you can, throw us the thumbs up, guys, if you can. The metaverse, dead universe. That's why you're given an avatar to represent the real you. In the metaverse, everything looks real, but it's actually dead. It's a stage play, imitating life. Does anyone else feel like that's what the whole internet is? Well, all the social medias anyway, you know what I mean? But, it just seems that way. This is really weird. Trudeau body, enough vaccines to vaccinate me 40 times. James O'Keefe is a badass. He is. Yeah, Project Veritas, they're good. They've been exposing so much. Yeah, we donate all those vaccines to foreign countries. Yep. Hey, Odysee, how you going? It's not about health when the rules don't apply to people paying out of pocket for where'd that go? For a publicly funded service. Yes, exactly. Well, it's not free either. It's not free. It's coming from... The taxpayers are paying for this. And they will be paying for it for years to come unless something flips. The UN is in New South Wales and Queensland trading right now. Okay, Maddie, yep. Keep an eye on that. I honestly can't see it, and they're not allowed to. Well, I don't know. The UN, that's different than our own army, but yeah, I'll be putting up a fight if anyone comes to my door, I'm telling you. I don't care who they are. I don't care if they're the army. I think my doctors have given up sending me messages. I'm supposed to get the flu one due to a heart condition. Managed to avoid them all my life. Don't want to ruin my track record. Exactly. Yeah, I think you're better off not. Looks like a worldwide great awakening's here. I think so, Cat and On, really. Trudeau's been training PLA Cup Army in cold weather warfare. Yeah, they've been doing a lot of sus stuff, these people. Another report I came across which caused the CDC, a private corp, to reverse its stance on the things for pregnant women, those breastfeeding and children. 92% of... Oh, really? Oh, the poor things, Jay Stephanie. I'll fight a Chinese soldier in the snow. Oh, dear. They're trying to mobilise the jabbed against the unjabbed, have us fight each other. Yeah, that's been going on for a little while. Yeah, because my dad was saying, oh, these anti-vaxxers, right? He didn't think I was one, even though I am a bit. Well, not an anti-vaxxer, what do you call it? A skeptic. Yeah, until I could see the ingredients, thank you very much. Yeah, but my dad was saying, oh, these anti-vaxxers, they have an agenda. And I said, Dad, what's the agenda? Freedom and freedom of choice? And he was just like, That's just because what he heard off mainstream news, you know. But he couldn't actually tell me what the agenda was. So they're just repeating what they're hearing off mainstream news. That's what I think. And I'd just ignore it, to be honest now. The FBI needs an internal investigation, the deep state. Yeah, exactly, Judy. It's all very obvious. It's right in front of our faces. You'll fight wherever the battlefield is drawn. Exactly. The jab will be easy to beat. They'll be weak, you reckon? Yeah, I don't want to fight anyone. I will if I have to, but I don't want to. Ever since they put up new towers, a lot of the boxes on electric poles have a constant buzz. Yeah, I hear a constant buzz no matter where I am. It's, yeah, bloody awful. You know, the ringing in your ears, but that could be from head injuries, but, you know, oh well. The metaverse is maritime law reference. According to law, we are all dead. Yeah, yeah, maritime law is you're dead. Yeah, there's some things I can't read out. See, I would used to be able to do sign language at least, when you can see me on the camera, but now I've just got to be careful. If I go, I go. What can I do? Look for Heaven Sent somewhere else. Well, it's still on YouTube. There's another channel I've got called Heaven Sent as well. So just, if I go from here, just look for that one. There's been a lot of earthquakes in the big desert in Victoria, all the same depth and go in a line. Huh. Things have been happening for the last couple of years, I know that. So whether it's them trying to cover up what they've done or the good guys trying to stop it, that's what I think is going on there, Sue, honestly. Yep, maritime presumed. Lost at sea, that's it. Lost at sea. UN Blue Hen. Purple Rose said, they think we all want to be like a video game. Personally, I don't appreciate the extra steps. Yeah, exactly. I'd prefer not. I'd prefer to just live my life and not be in a game or part of a virtual world, really. Yeah, Kat, the UN are guilty of a lot of things, yes. Yes, yeah, exactly, according to Elon Musk. I agree with him on that. Because I heard about UNESCO years ago doing A lot of their volunteers or workers were abusing kids. CCP, not cup. Oh, okay, yep. I think that I got that right. Did you guys hear about that? Says Cat. Where am I? Yeah, the UN's full of it. The world's full of it. Yeah, Randy. You're still damaged from your BCG. Have a massive dent in your left arm. It still hurts when pressed. That was more than 20 years ago. Wow. Oh, Mash says UN blue helmets make perfect targets. Just saying. Oh, the little blue helmets. The governments and digital corporations are creating a holographic library for future use. The first against the present generation, the second as a lesson planned to use for generations to come. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what they're leading us into, but whether we accept it or not, it's something completely different. Yeah. Shannon Spear, thank you, Shannon. Operation complete. Got up at 5:30 a.m., made some chicken nesting boxes out of recycle materials, all installed now so I can focus on the chat. Oh, excellent. Great idea. So have any police in Australia quit due to the unlawful BS they're told to do? Or do they enjoy being that way? Because the videos you've seen of those police need to go to jail. Yeah, I believe a lot of genuine police officers don't want to do it. They changed the policies for services funded by taxpayers. When they made it impossible to access the service through them, they get to keep that money. Ah, there you go. Yep. That's why you should just grab your cash, okay? Keep cash on you at all times. Don't... Actually, I'm actually turning the other way. Instead of using the card to pay for things, I'm now, even if I have to pull my money out at the front counter of the supermarket, then go in there, and then I'll pay for my goods. I don't care. I'm just going to use cash from now on. Yep, there's an app for that. Oh, God. We have a professor in your state, or a prof in your state, who made his own V and had it and still can't work because he didn't take the ones approved. Yep. But his batch is being trialled in Iran as of 2 weeks ago. Wow. And his doesn't have the proteins and nasty stuff that we had in a big interview yesterday as he's being silenced. Very interesting. Wow. Penny, that's interesting. Sadie just got here, baking for tomorrow. Birthday party for your son-in-law while you watch. Oh, excellent. I've been wanting to get into baking a cake for a while. Actually, after this video, I made some chocolate bombs. They're actually... No, okay. Hot chocolate bombs. And you melt chocolate, make a circle or a ball, and you put, like, cocoa in it, and you can put marshmallows in it, and then you just pour hot milk over the top, and it melts. It was beautiful. So I might make them after I finish doing this live. I love cooking. Have you seen the video of a Stu Peters show with Dr. Carrie Majed's interview? She said that there is a life thing in that it actually reached a tentacle up to the camera to her. I did see that weird looking thing. I don't know. Some things I think we're being shown might be there to scare us. I don't know. Oh, don't worry, Randy. There's always one thumbs down person. Don't worry about it. Have the proteins and nasty... Oh, yeah, I read that bit. YouTube must have deleted my comment. How woke are they? I know, eyes to see. They're terrible. They really are. I wish they'd just leave things alone, but... Yeah. It also operated under its own power. This was after the slide had warmed up. Dr. Majed said, and she said she cried afterwards. Oh, no. Yeah, I seen that. It reminds me of the Blob. It really does. If anyone remembers that, except that movie, I think the blob was colourful, but this is a black thing that I seen anyway. Is that the one you're talking about? I never knew I wanted the BCG and my dad was still never had it. He found out recently from obtaining medical records that he was damaged from polio 1 as a boy, but docs lied to your nanny, 71 now. Oh, no. Republic Knuckles Sandwich says, isn't graphene a superconductor? I think it is. I believe it is. Marlene is still possessed on Days of Our Lives, love. Oh, God. Marlena, get a hold of yourself, woman. In the Northern Territory yesterday, there was an outbreak, but they couldn't get any contact traces. None of them were jabbed. Oh, God. Oh, it's going to be fun. It's going to turn a bit funny. Some parts are going to be funny. Other parts are going to be slightly scary. You use cash, Sue? Yeah, I do too. I'm not using the card anymore. I'm just going to take my money out and use cash from now on. Whatever they say, opposite, opposite. They've been damaging people for years, but have covered it up so they can keep making money regardless of cost to people's lives. I agree, Alex. Cash is king, they say. The digital currency is just a track and trace. Yeah, exactly, Republic Knuckle Sandwich. Because that way they know where you've spent your money, everywhere you've been. And cash is like anonymous. So I'd prefer to use cash, yeah. No money in cure, but lots in prolonging life with... Yeah, exactly, Republic Knuckle. Rumballs. Oh, yeah. I made them a long time ago. Have to have a look at them again too. I don't like alcohol, but rum balls are nice, if made just right. Professor Nikolai Petrovsky, his name is. Oh, yep. They can turn off your money at the flick of a switch if your social credit rating isn't to their liking. Exactly, Shannon. So that's why I say if you can, use cash. Don't do it, because they're trying to trick everyone into, by saying that this is going to happen, right? It's a way to try and trick people into it. When people don't listen is when they know they can't get away with it. Hey, Demelza, how you doing? Randy said hydras. Geoloft says, before everything goes haywire, be sure to research CWD. CWD. You can find it on YouTube, all about it. There's a nicely done Joe Rogan clip with an expert on CWD that explains it in simple terms. Okay. Have to have a look at that. Yeah, this is all the plan. If you look back, wasn't it like that event? 201, that whole plan, Okay, where am I up to? Never watched Days of Our Lives, but the woman in most of these shows are possessed. I agree with that. They need to get a hold of themselves, a lot of them. Too dramatic. On Australian Free Independent Press Network, Adelaide. Okay. Okay, Australian Free... I'm going to write these down. Australian Free Independent Network, Adelaide. Sorry if you can hear me writing. Randy asked, what is CWD? I don't know. I'll get to that, obviously. It doesn't take a rocket science to figure their BS out. Exactly. Oh, yes, my mum used to make rum balls. So yummy. Yeah, they are. With the right amount of coconut. Was it coconut and chocolate? I don't know. I can't remember. But the right amount of the other stuff and covers the rum up just nicely. But it still has that rum flavour. I don't mind the flavour. It's the alcohol I don't like. Graphene oxide doping on superconducting properties of bulk MgB to graphene oxide superconductor, is a two-dimensional material and its oxidized form of graphene with oxygen functional groups. Wow. Matt J says, my question is, what do you do when you get pushed out of society because you refuse to go with the status quo? Eventually, you would group up with other people of the same way of thinking. That's what I would think would happen. There will end up being, if they keep going, there'll end up being an underground economy, like another, another society running alongside the one that they're trying to push. There's a lot of people out there, so, and I have a funny feeling it might flip before it quite gets to that point. But if it doesn't, then I'd just try and find people in your area that have the same line of thinking you do, and see what they say, what they're doing, what they're going to do if it does happen as well. Because I know if it does happen here, I'll just be living in my car out on the land somewhere. I don't think I'll have a choice. Especially if they start taking people's benefits away for not getting a jab. Because I thought that after the text they sent me the other day. If they stop that, I'm going to have to move out of the house I'm in and go and live in my car. So I'm willing to do anything I have to get through this, you know what I mean? So, yeah, the only other thing I can suggest is, try and find people around you or in the area who have the same thinking that you do, who know what's going on. And it's hard because, like me, I'm not a really, really sociable person. I kind of stick to myself a lot. So it is hard to meet up with people. It's only through YouTube I've managed to meet up with people that are in my area who've contacted me, and that's the only way I know people in my area who think the same way I kind of do. I hope that answers the question. Do you have engineering skills? Do I have engineering skills? I don't have any engineering skills. If that's what you're asking, Republic Knuckle Sandwich. But if you know anyone who does, and they have the same line of thinking as well, grab onto those people. Local Chinese wonton soup palace make awesome rumbles. Oh, wow. BLM is a Maoist Chinese operation. They work with the UN and CCP congruently in crime. Yeah, Judy, I agree with you on that. Okay, I've jumped again in the comments, so bear with me. There you go. Shannon Spear, Deb Richardson. Which part of South Australia? So in comments and that, ask people if they're near your area and try and keep in contact with people who, are in your area and know what's going on. Because I think this is where it'll help to know people. I used to drink rum, but it turns me into a lush. Yeah, I don't drink at all anymore. I just drink and throw up, so there's no point. I'm not going to put it down just for it to come back up. What a waste of money. My mum made rum balls as part of all the Christmas cookies. Oh, yum. Okay, here we go. CWD is chronic wasting disease. What some have stated as prions. Oh, dear. It's a prion disease that affects deer, elk, reindeer, sika deer, and moose. Oh, wow. My wife has a special relationship with CV, a big white bear. Probably Knuckle Sandwich says, I haven't ate Chinese since the Wuhan flu. CAD sounds like AIDS. Mad Bambi burgers. Oh, CWD, side effect of the thingy. Go Amish, yeah. Yeah, that's another idea. Find some Amish people. Hang out with the Amish. If I could find some, I'd be hanging out with them, learning. The video of the thing on the microscope slide looked like Lovecraft's. I can't. What the? I can't say that. Cthulhu? Oh, I don't know how to say that. Deer is too lean but tasty. Bear burgers. Oh wow. Do you eat bear? Can you eat bear? I looked it up. CW as chronic waste disease that affects. Yep, like mad cow disease. Oh no. I hope that's not what they've done. Vacuum seal packets of 21+% THC high grade as alt money. Oh wow. Gab is building a parallel society, has a no jab job board. Oh wow. Excellent. Large crop this year for you, Randy. What a shame you can't send some of it to me. You're hoping the doctors, nurses, lawyers who haven't had this set up their own stuff, as apparently NHS staff are safe for now over winter and then we'll get the boot. Shameful governments we have. Yeah, exactly. They need to start up another, like, secondary out of society doctors and nurses and things, you know. Like their own businesses apart from society. I think it'll happen eventually anyway. If they don't change the course they're on, if this isn't beaten, you'll end up having two parallel societies running alongside each other. I don't know how that'll survive, but Canada's flooded with pots. Government still charge $12 a gram. Oh wow. You got about 10 pounds of butt. Oh my god. Smokers still use cash. Yeah, you're willing to do anything as well. You'll live in your car or truck too, but that's the last resort. Yeah, exactly, McJ. Definitely. Apart from that, yeah, just see if you can team up with people. Or at least have contact with people who think the same way. So if the S hits the fan, you've got like a little group of people who may be able to do different things too, to rely on. Okay. Is CWD from ticks like Lyme disease? I think I think the same Purple Pros. I've thought that for quite a while. But Lyme disease, because they were doing tests on that years and years and years, way back. They have been for a long time. And yeah, I agree with you, Purple Pros, that it could be very much leaked. Took a month to harvest and process. Oh, wow. Republican Knuckles Sandwich says cash grass or ass no one rides for free. Oh, God. Penny Jones says, same here, have blessed to have my two to keep you sane and grounded too. But I'm finding more like-minded mums along the way through this madness. And that's what I think we've got to do. I really do. I think, like, people are going to be... We're going to need other people. That's what I think. And as much as I don't mind taking off on my own, I believe it'll help to have people with you. You'd be safer for a start. But, yeah, the more people you have and the more people who know how to do different things as well, then the more successful your little community may end up being, you know. Okay, Purple Pros is asking what state Randy's in. Prions is mad cow disease, isn't it? Yep, apparently Alex. Lol, sticky fingers for a month and a half. Oh, yeah, I know what that's like. Yep, I know what that's like. After cutting it up, your hands are sticky for ages. Carl says, like. Yeah, can you hit the like buttons, guys? Penny's in Adelaide, South Australia, more south side of the city. Had to wear gloves and make finger hash. Oh, what strain? Bear is delicious and close to cow. Oh, really? Wow. I didn't know that. Yeah, you can eat bear. Tastes like pork up here. Wow. The venison around here is awesome. So that'll be the things you'll be... If we do all have to go out, and leave houses and just get in the car and go, these are things you're going to have to know. Whether you can eat bear, deer, like we got rabbit in Australia. But they've been dropping things from the sky to try and get rid of the pests. So what they've really been doing is poisoning most of our wild animals. Bear steaks or roast, and the ones in the berry patches taste like, oh, yum, berries. Mysteria Moore says, hey, beautiful, catching you live from SoCali. Hey, how you going? Taste more beefy here. They're quite fatty here. Oh, wow. I saw an Amish bloke got busted with 25 pound of weed. Oh, dear, Alex. Good on him. Church of Ubuntu is CBD oil, etc. Newcastle, says Jennifer. Yeah, corn-fed venison sweet. Pine deer is sour. Oh, wow. You had Amish neighbours and they used to hide huge boomboxes under their blankies and rock it once down the roads, lols. Oh, I couldn't imagine it. My sister just got her flu thing and her booster thing on Monday. You've been watching her all week long. She fell off the toilet last week and has bruised ribs. I read that the booster causes your... Oh, no. Yeah, don't buy government weed. It's garbage. Synthetic weed is not the real stuff. I've jumped again. Jeez Louise. How far back was I? Here I am. Or the little horse-drawn buggy. Don't eat the government cheese, babies. Lols. I read somewhere that suicide is the leading cause of death for limes. Oh, really? We have Mennonite here in Niagara? Wow. Your local honey tastes like clover. You'll eat all the cheeses. You're in Niagara to Republic. Purple Pro says, sounds really nice, Randy. Okay, Republican Uncle Sandwich says, I'll eat all the cheeses from up the mountain. Is that right? Who's building chicken boxes? Callie Harvest on, sticky, icky, dang diggity. I can build chicken boxes. I wish I could. I need chickens, actually. Immune system to deplete at 5% a week, so by next year these people will be passing of AIDS. Our brothers died of AIDS in 1991 thanks to, Mr. F's jab. You don't want to see your sister go. Oh, no, I don't want any of my family to go. Fresh One says Survivor in real time. But meat rabbits better. Okay. The reason I bring up CWD, chronic wasting disease, is a mutation straight of prions. You must be aware of the dangers and that of Pfiesteria before you forage in the wild. Remember? Oh, okay, yes. I can't say the word. Cholestyramine. You are both widowed. I've jumped again. Okay, where am I? Okay. I think I'm right. That's why I didn't get COVID from smoking pee. Did you get the honey from on top of the mountain? Oh, where's the chat gone, or am I just way behind? I know how to do that too, lols. Roll little hash balls, 1 gram each, lols. You get the hang of it quick. Yeah, that happens when you chop up pot. You get sticky fingers and you can turn it into hash by rubbing your fingers. Purple Prose is asking Geoloft, how does a person contract CWD? By eating an animal infected with it? Is that right? You can go to coast and get shrimp and fresh red snapper and grouper. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, we can do that here in Australia too if we want to. Go to the coast. You can get prawns. Yep, yummy prawns. Prawns are shrimp, in case anyone didn't notice or doesn't know. In Australia, we call them prawns. Maybe they are doing something to the deer so people won't hunt when the food runs low. They've been doing it for years, I'll tell you that now. I've known of this for years. They've been doing it to the animals here in Australia for years. They're dropping, I can't remember what it's called. It was something like I-280 or something. It was some chemical, and they said that the native animals wouldn't eat it, but I guarantee the native animals are eating it, and they're killing every animal that eats it because it's a poison. Only fresh snapper here in your Gulf. Oh my God, Randy. Republican Knuckles Sandwich says I can get chickens. The deer are doing fine here. I see them all year round. Oh, that's good. That's your new spring project. I can only say hi in live chats. YouTube won't let me comment anymore. Oh no, my Syria Mall. That's terrible. It's getting really bad, guys. It's ridiculous. Kangaroo are delicious and plentiful. There you go. We'll eat the kangaroos. Yeah, see them on your buddy's farm a lot. Turkey too. Oh, yum. I'd eat roo. Yeah. I would eat kangaroo if I had no choice. I guarantee you I would. But right now, I don't think I'd eat kangaroo unless I didn't have a choice. My Sharia Moore says, make a laugh again. It's so great. Oh, don't worry, it'll happen again. Yeah, beginning of fall, saw lots. Wow. And right outside your back door, Canada geese. Ducks. Oh, ducks, yes. Wild cows in Australia you can hunt legally. Yep. The winter's going to be tough one for those who got the thing. You lost 3 truck drivers from one company. Oh, no. I hate that they're doing this. The best honey you ever had was fresh sage honey. Wow. Randy says, yes, love her laugh. Oh, my laugh's one of those laughs. You just can't, I don't know if you could even try and copy it. It just happens. I don't know where it comes from. Armadillos is good eating. We make sausages out of it. Oh, I never would have thought armadillos. Laughing is medicine. Yeah, laughing is good for you. I make sure I do it at least once a day. If not, quite a few times a day. And if you can't laugh, if you've got nothing to laugh at, go find something to laugh at. Look, go out of your way to find something to laugh at. Just to ease that tension that works up in you when you're looking at all this stuff, you know. That's it. S180. 1080. Sorry, Janelle. Yep. 1080. That stuff. Probably a good time to go veggie if you can. Yeah, if you can. I know some people can, some people can't. But there's always fish. You can always fish. And I don't think they've got, it'll just be around the outskirts of the cities that they've done this in. As far as I know, God, hope that's all they've done it to. But yeah, it's just like on the outskirts of the cities they've done it mainly. Okay, the only beaver you eat. Okay, Randy, I'm not reading that one out. You're trying to get me to read these out. Okay, that cholestyramine, label name. Prevolite or querane is the only known medicine to help flush out Pfiesteria dinoflagellates, dinoflagellate. A form of prions also mutated. Oh my god. Use vegetables as a lure for some meat. J. Stephanie says, does kangaroo taste like chicken, lol? Would you believe I've never eaten it? I don't know what it tastes like. Apparently it's like tough beef, I've heard. But I don't know for sure because I've never actually tasted it myself. So, is this the stuff you can see floating in front of a light at night time? No, the 180 isn't. It's green, little green pellets, what we got dumped in around our outer suburbs. They were little green pellets that they were dumping for the animals to eat. What does a kangaroo taste like, Hev? I don't know. I've never tasted kangaroo. There you go. Penguins taste like chickens, don't they? I don't know. I've never eaten a penguin either. Kangaroo is like a giant rodent. Oh, wow. I haven't seen wild rabbits for ages. Oh, if you go out into the bush, you will. Shannon says, no, it's a very strong gamey taste. So kangaroo is a very strong gamey taste, or it is a very strong. Wild rabbit under your porch. Oh, wow. Lots of rabbits in Niagara. Randy lives in Welland. Tons in your yard under the deck. Love animals, they are friends, and you were raised vegan and your parents are in their hundreds. Yep, not everyone can be vegan though, Dexy. I tried and I have stomach problems and it made it so much worse. There's also eating to blood type, which is also a good thing to look into. You picked up a 5% Aberdeen Angus mince in Aldi earlier and put it back because it didn't look right. Looked really pale and not like the rest of the beef I've seen. I know. Well, for years here in Australia, they've been covering our beef with something that makes it redder. They use a chemical on it, and it's like, this was years ago, and I don't know if anything was ever done about it, but I know they were using chemicals on older beef to make it look red again, because it was starting to go brown. And you can see that in a lot of supermarkets. If you lift up, like if the meat is laying, there's slices of meat and they're laying on each other. When you lift up part of that meat and there's another bit of meat underneath, if that's brown, that's old meat. And they do it a lot in supermarkets. Problem with prepping is you can't stockpile script medications. I know, Kirsten. That's the hardest thing. Hev, did you take the picture that we are seeing tonight? If so, no more. No, that's from ages ago. No, my hair's really short. I'm wearing this until it's done, till it grows out. It's getting there, like it's at that fluffy stage now, and it just looks strange. Oh dear, it won't be long. My hair grows really fast. Janelle says, hey Dexy, fellow vegan. Republican Knuckle Sandwich says, Louth area Pelham. I point and laugh at people in cars wearing masks. Yeah, I just shake my head at people wearing masks in cars. Especially when they're on their own. Like, it's sad. If you are what you eat and cows eat grass, then that's a vegan option if you ask me. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of vegans, and I don't, I don't have a problem if you're vegan. That's fine. I just know that not everybody can do it. It does make some people very sick. And it could just be that the chemicals on the veggies, I don't know what it is, but I ate organic when I went vegan for a while, and it didn't help me at all. And I was even growing my own vegetables. Yeah, unfortunately, I just got sicker and sicker, and a lot of pain. That makes so much sense. I live in the outskirts of the city, surrounded by forests, and there's definitely a lack of wildlife. Hey Hev, when we were able to travel, I'll give you a bush tucker grazing box from my food trailer business, Black Seed Catering Cafe. I make bush tomato wallaby shanks, saltbush. Oh yum! Saltbush lamb. I'd love that. So much wildlife here. Lots of wildlife. Live in cities. They just lay low. Yeah, they tried to kill ours from around the outskirts. I know that. Arrest Torrent says baked koala bear. Oh no, I couldn't eat a koala. I don't think I could do that. I really don't think I could. And they're vicious little buggers too. I'm sure if you try and catch a wild one, they'll probably claw you to death. I don't know if you'd have much of a face left. And there's a couple of you there that live 20 minutes from each other. Randy says he's got fox down the street. Jedi said penguins taste like fish. Saw some huge coyotes down by the highway and river, says Republic Knuckle Sandwich. If you want to a kangaroo, he's going to make you earn it. Skippers are bull-headed and strong. Do box with them. They hit below the belt. Yeah. Yeah, if you tried, you'd need to shoot one. You'd have to shoot it. You wouldn't be able to, take it down any other way, I don't think, with a kangaroo. They're vicious too. You watched a fox eat all your buddy's chickens? Oh no. As Sue said, there's always roadkill. Oh dear. As long as it's fresh. Randy says coyotes along the seaway. Yep, they do it everywhere. Food colour. Here in Florida we got gators. They're good eating. Yeah, we got crocodiles here. And they were selling crocodile meat for a while in Australia. I don't know if they're still doing it, but they were. Pack of foxes at Dufferin Islands, Niagara Falls. My grandparents are 107 and my parents are in their mid-80s. We thrive and have our own farm. Lovely. Yeah, my parents are in their 80s. Their parents are gone, but my parents are 84. If I go too long without it, I'll crave a steak. A burger won't work. I have to have steak. Yep. Yeah, I agree. Okay, I tried to go vegan for a while, and after I was coming out of it, it took me a long time to start recovering. And the thing that helped me most was beef bone broth. And I don't know why. That's just how it works. So that's why I say I think some people can be vegan and other people maybe can't. I don't know why that happens, but it just seems to be the way it is. And the other river by Martindale Pond. I've heard the recent Impossible Burger, plant-based, uses heme colouring to look like bleeding. Oh, no. Yeah, Janelle, I wouldn't go anywhere near those pretend burgers. I'd be very wary of them. Just don't know what's in them, that's all. And I've heard some pretty gross things of what could be in them. So, yeah. You like the swans on Gibson Lake. Buy herb and garlic marinated kangaroos from Woolies. Oh, really? I'm going to have to try that. I'll have to try it. I eat steak 5 times a year and ground beef the other 2. 5 times a week, sorry. Not a year. I was going to say a year. Don't mind me, guys. I don't see properly. Yeah. Well, I eat meat most nights of the week. I think I eat it nearly every night of the week. You like my new name? Oh, thank you. I want to eat roux now, says Republic Knuckle Sandwich. I wonder what it'd be like slow cooked. Like, could you make it so it's so tender that it just flakes apart on you? A pink would be fishy because that's all they eat. Yep. I've heard they use dye to make salmon more pink red, but didn't know they did that to beef. I'm in the UK and I think I'm going to just use a local butcher if I can still find one. Exactly. That's why I say to people, go to a local butcher. They're more likely going to have not only fresh meat, but they may not be storing it like the supermarkets have to, and therefore may have to use. But even some butchers were caught using it. So, yeah, I don't know. Hey, have you been sick? I'm in New Zealand, and the last few days my fibromyalgia has been on fire. Yeah, I had stomach problems for the last 2 weeks or so. Again, not as bad as I had them. Just it's like was creeping back in, and I was like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Oh, I also made sesame prawn toast the other day. You know how you get it from the Chinese shop? Or the Chinese takeaway? The sesame prawn toast with the sesame seeds on it. And oh my God, I made that the other day. It was beautiful. I'm going to have to do some cooking and actually videotape the cooking. Okay, people are saying I don't mind age. It's just a number. Never acted my age anyway. Good to hear, Dexy. Only a recent vegan last 10 years. Oh, God love yous. I know why you're doing it. I understand why. And I appreciate why. And I would love to. But yeah, I couldn't do it. Okay, where are we? Okay. Randy says, look at my picture. That bike does 329 kilometres an hour. Wow. This is why people need to search for natural medicine sources for their prescription. There are tons of natural medicines and remedies out there. All the other medicine is petroleum derivatives. Yeah, exactly. Salmon in a can is less pink than fillets. Wow. Catch your own salmon. They don't have any additives. Yeah, weren't they releasing GMO salmon into some of the streams and rivers up there? I heard something a few years ago, but I don't know how true it is. They were calling them frankenfish. Republican Knuckle Sandwich says, I'll eat crocodile. Randy says, at perch dinner in Port Colborne, looking at Lake Erie. 12 anarchists are arrested and 8 police are injured after anti-thing thugs take over central London, burn effigy of Boris Johnson, hurl fireworks, brawl with officers during the November 5th Million Mass March. Oh, wow. Okay, I've lost my way again. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Randy says beef bone broth is very good for your brain. Yeah. It's also very good for your gut, I found out. It healed my gut like... That was the very beginning of really healing for me, was beef bone broth. Yes, Florida has a lot of good meat to eat, just roaming around all over the place. Lots of good plant life to eat too. Excellent. That's lovely. I would love to have a farm, Dexy. Yeah, I would too. Randy says, I'm vegetarian because I eat the cow that ate the plant. Republican Knuckles says, fished Erie a few times. Perch normally a spring thing for me, but anyway, is a good day for perch. Oh, excellent. Bombshell, New York Times, FBI confirmed legitimacy of the Biden diary. Ooh. That's going to be interesting. Okay, I'm going to have to go and look at that in a minute. My dog loves beef bone. I have to go to Burlington to get a good deal from the butcher. Yep. Ice fish for perch. J. Stephanie says, Janelle, the heme you mentioned is from aborted fetal tissue. And make a slurry from it adds to other ingredients and regular burger. It's absolute disgusting. Never eat it. And yeah, exactly. And Arrest Torrance says, that's it, the meat glue. That's the stuff that makes the meat red. Menacing Muskrat says, nationalfile.com. Last year, National File publishes pages of the diary revealing an inappropriate thing with a father. Oh, wow. Today, the diary's been verified having showers with a dad. Ooh. Janelle thought the original heme was from rats. It could have been, but they'll slip anything in when we're not looking. Yeah, perch, good ice fishing, have a few spots up north. 79 fast food chain restaurants were tested and all 79 tested positive for, the DNA. Can't remember the source right now, but do a search, you'll find it. Randy says, ice fishing gear on Lake Erie. Janelle says, understand, Hev, it's certainly animal welfare related, and of course I couldn't eat that way. I'd have to go back to alternatives. That's fair enough, yeah. No, I do understand why vegans do what they do, and I can appreciate it, I really do. If I had a choice, I wouldn't be, I don't want to hurt animals either. I hate the fact that we have to eat, But I'd prefer, if we're going to do that, to do it a clean way, not to have factory farming. Okay? I believe you should... The only things... Okay, you should only kill for the meat that you need. That's what I'm talking about. Not storing it like supermarkets do, and then it goes old, and then they, put chemicals on it, and oh my God. Grandpa Texas says the H thing. You can make 3 large grapefruits, 3 large lemons, use pellets, bring to boil, turn down and cook for 3 hours on low boil. When cooked, let cool, then get mason jar and put it in an ice box, 1 top each day. Oh, that's good, Grandpa Texas. That's the recipe for that thing. I heard those Impossible Burgers meat. Yeah, Alex, that's what I think. But then so does apparently McDonald's. Yeah, I try and make everything from scratch now too. There are some things I don't. There are some things I might use a packet for until I work out how to make it. But other than that, everything I buy meat from the butcher and vegetables from the veggie market, and I only go to the big supermarkets when I absolutely have to. Hope to get a feed of flathead today for dinner. Oh, lovely, Gavin. Erie freeze enough. Niagara isn't cold enough for me to ice fish. I like foot of ice or more. Fair enough. You've been vegetarian all your life. You're 76 and you feel great. Good on you, Pat. That's the way. Yes, roux is tender. You just got to cook it right. There you go. It's in the cooking of the roux. And your cholesterol is certainly good. Excellent. You put your motorcycle on the ice every year. Wow. Low and slow can make anything edible. That's what I like. Low and slow. I like slow cooked. Like casseroles. I love things that stew for ages and, all the flavours come out and mix together. And you'd like to get your own mincing machine sausage maker for when you do eat meat. You want to know exactly what goes into your cooking without any nasties. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can even go into the butcher and you can ask them and say, I want those 3 steaks. Now can you mince it? So you know that your mince is fresh from a steak. I don't know if anyone knows they could do that, but if they know their butcher or get to know your butcher, you can ask them. And they will ground the beef for you. And you just pay the price of whatever steak is on the weight, But I've got my own mincing machine here. It's just a tabletop, you know, the winding one. You wind it and you put your meat through and it just makes your meat all squished and either minces it or you can do different things with it. Yeah, I used to puddle jump on 3-inch ice, but to stay out sitting there fishing all day, I want a foot of ice. Hey, Secret Squirrel, how you going? No, I race. I race regularly on a foot of ice. Hev, is that the video you did making beef bone broth was for your tummy? Yes, it was, Menacing Muskrat, yes. Because I had a lot of problems with my stomach. And so the beef bone broth helped to start me getting better. And then now, being on that CQ, you know, the CQ, trying to say it in a way that I'm not going to get in trouble. It's much better. I am much better than I was. The birds sang back at you in the background. Oh, did it really? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we have birds a lot around here. Probably because I throw all the bread out for them. And cooked food even. They come in and eat, like, if I throw a bit of a steak or the bit of the fat out because I just can't fit it in and eat it, right? So if I throw it out the front, the birds will come down and eat the rest of it. Hey, Sandy D's Nuts, how you going? If you had to eat salmon again... If you had to, you'd eat salmon again, lol. You do miss it sometimes, yeah. You've fallen through the ice on several occasions. Oh, no. Hey, Cookie, how you going? On a vegetable if meat is on a plate with it. Oh, you'll eat a vegetable if meat's on a plate with it? Yeah, I like both, meat and veg. I love it both. You've gotten wet on the ice but haven't went swimming. Feds reportedly raid Project Veritas linked apartments over the diary, yep. We made a racetrack and usually ride with about 20 or more friends. Oh, thank you, Sandy D's Nuts, for the super chat. I appreciate that. Okay, that's why you want it a foot thick to go Republic Knuckle sandwich. Because you guys, yeah, okay. Yes, Alex, one reason I don't miss Macca's etc. lol. Certainly trying to eat more healthy. Love lentils. You know what? I love lentils in Irish stew. Lentils, yum. And split peas and all of them. Bikes disperse weight better than just walking. Okay, McDonald's was at the top of the list for those 79 restaurants, followed closely by Burger King. Oh no. Is that the ones with the meat that used to be human? Oh, we have ATVs to plough ice. Ooh. Hey, Honest Truth, how you going? Yeah, my camera is dead today, so you just got like me on the screen. A picture from ages ago. Boar's head corned beef with fresh cabbage. Wow, really? Wow. Moat steak cuts don't have enough fat to make a good mince. Most steak, yeah. You've got to get the ones with the fat on them. Yep. I made a casserole the other day. I bought a load of veg today to make a spicy ratatouille leek potato. Yum. You're going to make me hungry now, guys. You realise I'm going to have to go and eat soon if you keep going. Diced carrots and dill makes it tasty. Oh, my God. Country Corners steaks are great. Soup. Send before I finish. You don't need to go vegan or vegetarian. You can go pescatarian. Think Asian type diet. Mostly veggies, nuts and seafood. It's a good healthy option for those who can't do vegan or vegetarian. That's interesting. Selena, you just got the notification. Oh, they're late again. God, they're hopeless. You can most of your meat except fish. I've got to learn how to do all that. The canning and the storing and pickling and... Yeah, I want to be able to do that. My neighbour growing up had a butcher shop, used to get the best cuts. Yeah. Oh, yeah, if you know a butcher, that would be even better. Okay, lots of farmers around. Yeah, they barbecue in summer, get a steak on a bun, good to go to lunch. Good to go lunch, yeah. Or a sausage sizzle, that they have here in Australia, where you barbecue up your sausages and you get a piece of bread and you slap a sausage on it, and you got a sausage sanger. Yum. But you can't beat a good steak. Where was I up to here? Soup sounds good, Alex. I can't do spice though. I have problems with spices too, Janelle. I could never do pea and ham. Made you gag, did it? Oh, my dad used to make a great pea and ham soup. I loved it when he made it. When I lived in Anchorage, Alaska, my son was taught the life cycle of a salmon. They spent the first year in the stream river, then go out in the Pacific for 3 to 5 years before returning to spawn. Wow. Lol, yeah, I know dairy, beef and chicken farmers been trying to get a neighbour off the soy, but still working on it. Yeah, soy's not good for people. It's got a lot of estrogen in it. You ate a lot of local berries this year, Andy? Yeah, they're good for you too. I love berries. You used to eat McDonald's all the time and didn't eat it for ages. One night, 2 or 3 in the morning, nothing else to eat. Went for it, made me and my boyfriend at the time were really sick. After never eaten it since. Oh my goodness, yeah. I don't know, there's something weird about the taste of McDonald's hamburgers. They don't taste like a normal hamburger. Republican Knuckle Sandwich says, ham and pea soup maybe is the French Canadian in me, but I love it. Yeah, I love ham and pea soup. My dad used to make it. Yum. Yeah, you know, a peach farmer too. Oh my god, peach pie. I've got to get to know some farmers. I know mostly pot farmers. Randy, yep, I hear ya. Oh, I don't even know them, actually. Is Randy Mike 500cc Superbike World Champion's alter ego or twin brother? Can get bags for free and have any deer eating his trees. McDonald's is Soylent Green, 100% beef, not even close. Yep. That's what I think, Menacing Muskrat. McDonald's is not a good meat. I don't know, there's something wrong with it. Marinate peaches in peach snaps. Oh, yum. Hello, Chris. How you going? Your ice bike is a CR500? Wow. And then there's a lot of bike talk. Alter ego, distant relative. Okay. Use peach to lure in the deers. Oh. Teriyaki sauce. My God, my mouth's watering. I've been trying to learn how to make more fresh dishes. I love lemon chicken and noodles. Oh, yeah. I love lemon chicken as well. Alex, oh, yum. Yeah, and even that, I can't make the chicken the way the Chinese do it. So I'm wondering, what do they do to the chicken? No, I'm kidding. McFeecy's, I'd avoid it. Yeah, I agree with that. 100% beef is the name of the company that supplies the meat. It's not what's in the meat. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that McDonald's tastes very strange. You sound like Woody Woodpecker when I laugh. Oh, yeah. I remember Woody Woodpecker. Hang on. Let me see. Oh, that's bad. Far out. Close. Not quite there, but shit. Deb, where in South Australia are you? Okay, and everyone's asking where each other is. I like the Cowie brute force. Since Fukushima on 3rd 11/11, it's been putting out radioactive water in the Pacific. Do not eat any Pacific Ocean fish. Make sure your shrimp and fish are from the Atlantic Ocean. Well, in Australia, all along the east coast is the Pacific Ocean. But I did see at one point that the southern hemisphere and the northern hemisphere were turning different ways, so it was mainly going across the northern hemisphere. But I don't know. Waterwood's jerk chicken. Ooh, marinated peaches sounds good. I miss mushy pea pies. Oh my God, I love mushy peas. And that's from being in Ireland. I remember them. And you can get them over here in Australia now. At least you could before. I think you still can. Yeah, that's like Woody Woodpecker was COPD. That was so bad. A steak sandwich with it. You guys are making me hungry. I found it very funny that considering there was a massive scandemic, they managed to keep all the horrible human burger places open, but shut all the gyms. Yeah, if it's for your health, the opposite would have been happening, you know? Are you like Harley's more for the road, though? 2 pecks of the tree and he's he's effed. Oh, dear. Yeah, if I probably just laugh normally, it sounds more like Woody Woodpecker than when I try and do it myself. No Harleys, you like to ride your bike, not work on them? Oh, wow. Steak and fried onions, cheese on a bun. So I only had a banana smoothie, lol, and forgot to add the protein powder, so I'm getting hungry again too. You guys, all this food talk is making me really... Oh my God, yeah, mushy peas with battered fish and chips. Oh my God. I'm going to have to go and cook up a storm now. Stone of Destiny was in Ireland. Is that the one you kiss? Pie floater, yummy. Oh dear, my BMI has 305,000 kilometres on it. Kind of like the Norton too, just 'cause I have experience with one. Oh, there's a lot of bike talk going on. Okay. Just checking out, make sure that I've said everything I need to say. Yeah, I think I have. And now I'm hungry. What am I going to eat? What have I got? I could make more prawn toast. Sesame prawn toast. Oh, I'm going to have to videotape that one too, guys. Sesame prawn toast, the Chinese meal, or Chinese snack. A hot chocolate bomb. And what else? And the bounties. I've got to make more of the bounties. The coconut wrapped in chocolate. So I'm going to do that very shortly. You off to cook some noodles? Yeah, I'm off to... Like, I had breakfast before I came on this morning. But now I'm still hungry. 2 hours later, I am hungry again. Yeah, so I've got to go and dig something out and see what I can cook up there. I might finish it here, guys, on 2 hours today, because now I'm starving. You've all made me hungry talking about all this food. Who started that? Did I start that? Did I do that? Just heard a team of rowers from the school in New Zealand that had the juice are in hospital now, unwell. Security guards are removing parents. Oh no, Gigi. Oh, goodness me. I hope they're all right. No, have the stone or the scone of destiny is used for the coronation of the monarch. It wasn't there for Elizabeth. Wow. Janelle says, thanks, Hev, it's been fun. GLoff says, if you want that Asian taste in your fish and chicken, make your umami sauce. You can buy it pre-made or check YouTube for video recipes. Wow. Is Stone Destiny under Queen's Thrones? Oh, now Selena's chucked in cornbread crusted chicken. Oh my God. Yum. Random after all this food talk, but did anyone hear the newsreaders say that former President Biden I've tried to find the clip again, but can't find it. Ooh. No, I haven't seen that or heard that one. You reckon go for a smoke and buttery toast and come back? I'll see how I go. I might be back, okay? And if I am, I'll go on the phone this time so you can see my big fat head. Oh, I thought MSG was the correct ingredient in Asian food. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't add MSG to any of my... I'm not doing that. Okay, guys, thanks for joining me. I may be back. You never know. Or I may upload a cooking video. We'll see how we go. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are. And I'll talk to you soon, one way or the other. Okay.